Are you reading a letter, Maya? Oh, Instructor Rean. Yeah, just arrived. It's from my father. Please tell me you didn't get cursed. Your dad? He used to be a captain, but due to the incident in Hamel, he had the misfortune of being discharged. Though it's easy to imagine that being reinstated would recover his self-confidence and pride. And now he sent a letter to Maya. I can only imagine what it contains. Seems like you managed to figure out things like always, Instructor. I mean, I was going to tell you everything anyway, since it's not like I have any intention of hiding things. Essentially, he's saying I should drop out of the branch campus and immediately head down to the surface. I thought as much. If I don't listen to what he says, it sounds like he's going to throw out all my most treasured items, including some clothes that belong to Mom. My things did disappear when he visited me at the campus a while ago. I found that pretty strange. Well, we confirmed as much when we snuck in that one time. Could that have been the reason? I was quite perplexed at first. I thought that if Dai could return to the military, then he might regain his pride and self-confidence. But he just doesn't seem like a good guy, drink or no drink. Maya. I'm sorry to bore you with all this, Instructor. Don't worry, I have no intention whatsoever of leaving the ship. I'm sorry to hear about my clothes, but this might be the kind of thing that you're better off just ignoring. Is that really the right thing to do? I wonder if I should help. Time to uncurse someone again. Help Maya out. Maya, I can go with you if you feel like you want to confront your dad. Regardless of how he's gone about it, I'm sure your dad wrote this letter out of love. There's gotta be some room for discussion, right? You may be right, Instructor Rean. Even if it ends up with him breaking off contact with me, as long as I can have a chance to speak frankly with him, then it's worth it. Maya. Maya contacted her father, Joseph. He asked her to come to the rock patio located off Languedoc Canyon Road. So you came, Maya. I predicted you'd be bringing the Ashen Chevalier with you. Well, I couldn't help but notice how one-sided your proposition of Maya was. I'm just here to look out for her as her instructor. That shouldn't pose any issues, right? Maybe not, but I have no intention of staying to chat. I only came because I wanted to know how sincere you were. Well, naturally, it sounded apparent to correct their child's misapprehensions. That blunt hard-headedness of yours reminds me so much of your mother. Well, I want us to give her spirit an appropriate send-off. I've decided that a contest between you and I will be the best way to see to that. A contest? Where are you? My intentions are twofold. Firstly, I want to get you off to Courageous 2. Secondly, I want to show you that your marksmanship is nothing but a childish imitation of true skill. You've got a lot of nerve saying that to me. Go ahead and prove me wrong if you can. If you can defeat me, I'll return your belongings and allow you to remain at Forest. If I win, you'll return home with me here and now. Fine by me, but you're going to regret this. Now that's my girl. Alright then, allow me to set the terms. We'll be using rubber bullets, and both of us will work with a spotter. It's a team effort, huh? I guess that explains why you're here too. Hey, I should've known I couldn't hide from you, Schwarzer. You're his spotter. Of course, since you're also vaguely connected to the Hamel incident. Major Lechter. Of course, you're Brigadier General Arendel's son. You must respect your father's history a lot to suffer for his company like this. Oh, that guy who was spying alongside him was actually Maya's father, back from when we were chasing those Hercules guys. You knew about that, Maya? You really outdone your research. Well, that saves us an explanation or two. My dad owed Major Joseph a lot. Helping him out with this is the least I can do. There's no need for you to feel in doubt. But I appreciate you lending a hand all the same. So there you have it, a 2-on-2 sniping showdown. If you're willing to participate, of course. Sure, I've got enough experience to come in handy here. It's the least I can do to support one of my students. And it's settled. Use this entire field as you wish, anything goes. Once we both decide on our starting positions, we'll begin. The winning team will be whoever lands the most hits on their opponents. Have it your way. Each team retreated to opposite ends of the field and the match began. For a while they traded shots while maintaining a good distance, but then... Wait, Instructor Rean, I think they're up ahead. Yeah, I can sense them behind that rock. I'll go on ahead, wait for my signal. Roger. Phase 1 fleshing out hidden foes. They're here alright, probably waiting for us to make the first move. If we go the wrong way, we'll leave ourselves wide open. What should I tell Maya to do? I have the high ground! I'll try to lure them out. You go to the higher ground and get ready to pick them off. Open fire as soon as they leave their cover. Yes, sir. She got themselves a good vantage point. This is nothing. Don't lose focus. There. Looks like the major is okay, but you really got me good. Shot him right in the balls. Our opponents have got to pass this point. When they do, cover me while I lead the charge. Understood, I'm standing by. What if they're listening in to our calls, ambushing advancing foes? This is our chance to gain a big advantage. We just have to get the timing right. Surprise attack. We'll set things up and take them by surprise. As for the timing, now. Damn, they got in before us. Where is she? There. Huh, not bad. Joseph continued to dominate the contest with his prodigious skills. Despite Rean's best efforts to counter Lechter at every turn, the rival team started to take the lead. However, Maya refused to give in. Final phase standoff. I'm impressed you made it this far, Maya. I have more points right now, but why get so hung up on rules? What do you say? Last one standing wins? But only shots to the head or heart count. Have it your way. It won't change the fact that I'm going to win this. Guess that's our cue, huh, Schwarzer? I've got to hand you, that unclouded eye technique of yours is pretty sharp. The 8-leaf school is nothing to sneeze at. Thanks, your instincts are a cut above the rest too. You have a real gift for knowing where everything is at any given time. It's honestly a challenge to keep up. Oh, you're making me blush. The match has certainly been a lot more exciting than I expected. But playtime is over. It's time to settle this. This is it. No more second chances. How can I best support Maya? Defense. I believe in Maya's skills. I'll keep her covered and let her do her thing. This is your battle, Maya. If you get hit, it's all over. If I have to take a bullet to protect you, I will. I'll support you right to the very end. You got it, instructor. The victor finally emerged, bringing the contest to a close. Can't. That's that. I won. That was some magnificent shooting. You've come a long way. I'm truly proud of you. I only got this far because I had instructor Rean to watch my back. Looks like the Spartans match is a draw this time around. Maybe we'll get a chance to settle the score again sometime. Yeah, maybe. Our little competition is over. Maya, you may do it as you wish from here on out. I will, but there's something I want to know. Why did you suggest we ignore the points? You were in the lead. If you kept to the original rules, you would have won. To tell you the truth, victory never mattered to me. My only real concern was whether you could take care of yourself. I still have my doubts, but it's clear to see you have the resolve to follow through on your convictions. Those who fight without resolve have no place on the battlefield, but I see now that you won't falter in your duties. Besides, you didn't really think I'd throw away your mother's old kimono, did you? No, not even for a minute. What was that you were trying to imply? Was that what you were trying to imply? Yeah, you're not exactly subtle, Major. You sure about this, Joseph? You know this means your daughter's going to be working against the Empire, right? I know better than to try to change this girl's mind when she's decided on something. But promise me you won't die out there, Maya. Of course, you too. Maya took back her things and returned to the courageous two with Rean. Tamamo Gem. A lot of these side quests also involve interactions with the Iron Bloods, even though they should be bosses. That stupid old man. I can't believe he actually had my best interests at heart. Thank you for going along with his ridiculous little contest, Instructor Rean. Strange, I probably already triggered our conversation. Gotta say though, man, I'm very impressed with how you've improved. If the world weren't going to hell in a handbasket, I'd have offered you a job at Rhineford already. It might be fun to work at the same place as my dad and all, but Tina's mom already invited me to come work with her. Weirdly, she also told me to never trust anyone with red hair, and that getting rid of your bandana doesn't get rid of your sins. Yep, that sounds like Erica Russell. She was involved with the Courageous 2's development for a while. Though when Tina went missing, she didn't take it well. But if you managed to survive one of her red-head rants, you really must be something, man. I mean, I guess. Thing is, there are so many different workshops outside the Empire, and I also kind of want to go to Aaron to learn about Divine Night Orbs. There's just so much stuff I still want to try. I'm gonna have to turn down your offer. Sorry, Grampy Gwyn. You are forgiven. I could never be mad at you, Mint. I have a feeling Mint's going to go far in this world. Can't let her do all the work, though. I've got to do my best, too, for Valimar and Millium. I wonder if those two are really going to be okay. Is something the matter, Valerie? Oh, Instructor Rean. Actually, we've recently had some noise slipping into our communications with Lemaire. Luis and Tatiana have gone out there to pinpoint what's causing it. Noise, huh? How about we talking? Well, it's essentially just a small amount of static. Nothing that would delay our operations or anything like that. Still, I think it'd be a bad idea to just let it be. That's why I'm working with Luis and Tatiana to take care of it. Our analysis has revealed the general noise area of 2 points where the noise seems to be originating from. I see, so that's why the girls have gone down to investigate. Yeah, it seems like the source can be specifically determined with this special Arcus 2 detection app. So you're using the Arcus 2 to search for transmission noise. We did cover something like this in the Heimdall field exercises now that I think about it. Seems like you three are making pretty good use of it. And it's all because of those field exercises covered a wide range of topics. In any case, Luis and Tatiana are there purely for investigative purposes, so I doubt we'll have any problems, but I completely natural to be worried. Sure, I've had provisional training, but support roles are what they're used to. Should I go down with the comms team and provide backup? I want to help in any way I can. Yes. Okay, we do have some leeway right now, so I'm gonna help out as much as I can. Instructor Rean, thank you so much. Where are Luis and Tatiana headed? Luis is at Ouros Coastal Road, and Tatiana is at Milsante Byroad. I believe that they're still in the middle of their search for the noise's source. I'll send word myself, but if you find a moment to go meet with them, it'd be a great help. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so there's some quest markers here.
My turn.
Did I fight these guys already? I don't think I did. Turn around. Okay, I see her back there, but there's a bunch of sharks that I should probably kill first.
We got him now.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Burn free. Pretty sure I'm hunting in on it, but... Oh, so this is where you were, Luis. Instructor Rean, Instructor Toa, hi. Valerie filled me in. You've agreed to help me out, right? That's about the size of it. First, how about you give us a rundown of the situation? Sure, we've managed to narrow down the source of the noise to a 100 arge radius. Along the way, I may have taken a few wrong turns, let's say. Anyhow, all signs point to it being east of here. Seems to be on top of a cliff, though. Within 100 arge and to the east. Any ideas, Rean? I think of at least one spot we dropped by when we were here for our field exercises. Specifically, I think it might be coming from where we fought the Northern Jaegers. So there's a route around the cliff then. Brilliant. Yeah, I'll lead the way. Watch out for monsters, though. Alright, let's do this. Do I get brave orders from Louise? Something beyond that monster in that path over there. Okay, there seems to be something in this spot here. A mandatory battle against sharks.
Take them down. Leave it to me.
Flat shield.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna put the rage quartz on her. I should do that later on.
Arcus, activate. Yeah.
So I forgot these guys can cast spells.
Very well.
but I can impede all of them at once.
On your knees! Say, "Ah!" They're open!
All of them are frozen.
This one's mine. I got this.
Light!
It's my turn. Now!
There! I'm up!
Okay, let's link with you.
Cut through! Alright, nice work.
Wow, you guys are all so strong. You're not so bad yourself. Your investigative skills are nothing to scoff at. Hey, even if the finances are more my forte, I'm still a forest student. I'd be a disgrace if I didn't at least know how to defend myself, right, Instructor Towa? Right, when it comes to arts, Class 9 is just as talented as Class 7 or 8. That competitive spirit is exactly what I expect from my fellow forest students. So there's still more. There's a coastal road too, but can we even go there? I'll check it out after I finish up this part of the side quest, I guess. It's an empty field. Or is it? Here we are, this should be the place. How are the rings looking? You're right on the money, Rean. It really was close by. Judging from my app's reaction, we're looking for something smack dab in the middle of this place. Are those Ouroboros' archaisms? They seem pretty heavily damaged. I doubt they're operational. I sense a strange presence, though. Black Perlomer grass. Wait, it can even affect archaisms. Instructor Towa. Right. Louise, you and I are falling back. We don't want to get in the way. Alright, good luck, everyone.
Enemy found. Begin suppression. I shall go.
Okay. Detect phalanx.
I shall go. Charging!
Leave it to me. Divine.
Donkey missiles.
There it is! Now.
What?
Noble Arc is so convenient.
Now.
Strength and magic.
Rean activate. Fire! There!
There! It's my turn! Let's go!
I can just wipe these two out right now with my S-Craft. They don't seem too strong. I just hope there's not another battle after this, or I'm screwed.
It's clear. My blade! Everyone okay? Alright! Got it!
Whew, that's one less thing to worry about. Thanks, everybody. You bet. How's the noise reading look now? I'll check. Louise took out Arcus 2 and checked the search app. Let's see. Yep, the noise from this area has totally vanished. As for any interference that could have caused it, I'm not getting any readings. It's pretty clear that the archaisms were generating the noise then. No doubt about it. Louise, can I get you to head back to the Courageous too? The rest of us will head on over to assist Tatiana right away. Of course, thanks again. I'll see you later. there's actually a chest that I missed back there. Let's go ahead and get it. EP Charge 4. I think I should go down and explore that beach a bit before getting into the coastal road too. Alright, just like before, we have to go for this little secret path to get some treasure.
Jackpot!
7th Caliber R. Is there a fishing spot here? Could've sworn there used to be one in the hidden area here, but I guess I'd have to go to the cryptid area to find it. Got U material times 5. Jilvaglyph. Tectonic Cataclysm.
Let's kick its ass!
Arcus activate!
Charging! Yeah! I got this! Arcus activate!
Take this!
I'll support you! Thanks! I shall go.
Move all the way back here.
Let's go! Let's go!
Do this, then immediately use Termination / Dusk. Wait.
Light! Let's go! My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Termination / Dusk!
Leave it to me. It's my turn.
Let's use this to move closer.
It's my turn.
Now, Plat Shield, everyone.
Useless! I shall go.
Okay, let's see, Rean X, see if I can debuff you a little bit.
Activate fire!
It's my turn.
This one's on the hop!
I am not critting you at all today,
It's
am
my
I?
turn. Arcus activate!
I'll support.
You have my thanks.
There it is! Now!
An opening!
Might start enhancing soon.
Like...
My turn.
Reenact.
Activate. Fire! There!
An opening!
It's my turn.
Okay.
Let's go. Away with you!
ATS down.
Yeah!
True Thunder Vortex.
This one's on the hop!
Unleash Giant Beast, all stats up.
Let's go! My mind is clear.
My turn. Reenact. Activate. Fire!
Leave it to me.
Flat Shield.
Divine...
Not on my watch!
There it is! Here's our chance!
There!
My turn.
Ugh. Okay. Reenact 2.
Activate. Fire! I got this! Ha! This one's on the hop! Now! Everyone at once!
Understood!
Leave it to me!
It's my
That
turn.
didn't even set you back by much.
Arcus, activate! Yeah! Very well.
Alright, let's see what we do here.
They're open!
An opening!
I shall go. Now!
An opening! It's my turn!
Light the whip!
It's my turn!
Brace yourself! Ah! Ha! Blinding light! Gather in my blade! Auros Saber!
Oh, we sealed it, but it's not gonna last long. Oh shit, I don't think I scanned it. I hit a lot, but maybe that counts enough? Yes, it counts.
Okay?
Sometimes you just manage to draw out the battle long enough, you'll just get it naturally. Cryptid Jilvaglyph defeated. Rail Fellis lost arts. What does that do? Fire Time Earth. Cures KO, restores hit point. Imbues allies with newfound strength using the power of the Grail. It's got quite a lot of boost to it, too. Also a fishing spot.
There's a school of fish.
Is there a new one here?
There! Got a bite!
Oh, timing is so tight.
Promising. It's a whopper!
Glutton Shark. Dinophil. Okay, I'll just get the second part of the road marked on my map so I can teleport to it.
I don't think we had a chance to come here during our field exercises.
Yeah, it can't hurt to check this area out just in case.
Yeah, I needed some different people for the sake of a trial chest. Okay, real quick, I need to talk to Lakelord to prepare something. Oh, this isn't young Rean. Greetings, Ashen Chevalier. Branch Manager of Cerdan, Lord Lakelord. It's not often we see you two together. Indeed, we ran into each other not long ago. Both our investigations took us to Auros at the same time. Curious coincidence, no? We were just discussing what we discovered. And I think you may find it particularly interesting, Chevalier. Oh, really? Indeed, the shadow of a giant fish was spotted in the sea cave on the Ouros coastal road. From the eyewitness reports, it's likely some species of giant swordfish. No doubt it will prove a feisty opponent. If you're any kind of fisherman at all, I'm sure this must pique your interest a little. Since you're in the area, perhaps you should take a look for yourself. I'm not exactly a pro, but it does sound worth checking out. Thank you, I might look into it later. New fishing point. Tier all balm. Got some Sepith. Where's this lead? Ouros Coastal Road stretches on into the distance. No need to go any further. More beach area. Is this the private beach from the bonding event? There's a little cave area. That's probably what they're talking about for the fishing thing. Okay, there seems to be something really scary there. Probably kill it and scan it and such. Yeah, it's pretty close by where it needs to be.
It's a tough one. Careful.
Let's go! Hey-ya!
A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
Stealth Skulk Shark. Does that mean it can dive underground or something? That would be inconvenient.
Arcus activate!
Do this.
I'll support.
You have my thanks. Very well.
Flat shield.
Very well.
Chrono drive again.
Now. Arcus activate.
Yeah.
I'll support.
You have my thanks.
There, please, RNG. No.
There it is! Here's our chance!
An opening!
Just gonna have to wait for her to come back up.
Leave it to me.
The terrain is pretty unusual here, don't you think?
Well, that's actually because this is a marine cave, carved out through erosion by the sea.
Okay, there's
This looks like a good spot
fishing
to cast a
spot.
line.
An investigation point. Cliffs here have been worn away over the years by the flow of the tide. Seeing this really makes you feel small in the face of nature. Looking good. I'll send it to Rex when I get a chance. And a fishing spot. Is this the one with the rare fish?
There! Got a bite! This is promising. Wow, this is a rare one!
Zephyro Espada. A giant swordfish. This must be the catch Lakelord and the yards we're talking about. I guess I should let them know just in case. This glittering jewel-like beauty. There's no mistaking it. This is a Zephyro Espada. Catching this on your own couldn't have been easy. He left us in the dust, Rean. I'm seriously impressed. I wish Estelle and Lloyd could be here to see this. Oh, I heard rumors those two were good fishing. It's true then. I guess. Knowing that makes me feel closer to them in a weird way. Anyway, I'll be sure to prepare a prize worthy of this accomplishment for you. Thank you.
Hey, let me take a... Whoa, here's a little...
Photo of Estelle and Sherazard. Thanks.
A powerful foe. Have at you!
Chrono Burst.
It's my turn.
Black Shield.
Very well.
Shining.
Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Don't take me lightly.
Gotta get Alisa out of its counter range.
It's my turn!
Let...
I'm up!
Let's go. Ha! Yeah.
It's my turn.
Chrono Drive.
Arcus, activate!
Already it's enhancing. That's insane.
Yes.
If I just stand all the way over here, it won't be able to do anything to me.
Weak. It's down.
An opening!
Weak. Now.
An opening!
Whoa!
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna need to break you with Lethal Crusade right now so I can claim your drops.
Yes. All right. Let's do this. Now. Join. Ha! Now for the big finish. Lethal Crusade. turn.
Okay. Actually, Rean might as well just activate his again.
Yeah!
Very well.
Everyone's just linking with Rean and attack.
They're open!
An opening!
Leave it to me.
Should want to summon Orbital Gear at least once.
Orbital Gear EXA, activate!
I didn't have her magic buff, so it's not going to do much damage.
Orbital laser, fire!
What? Oh, it can still unbalance. I didn't know that. Huh. Nice.
Thanks for always being there, Alisa.
Of course, Rean. Anything for you. I did it!
Overcame the trial. Crimson Lotus. Aegis. I think this one draws aggro. That would be a good combination of Sirius. Absolute Reflect when battle begins as well. And now we look for additional chests. Okay, I think I've gotten almost everything I need to in this section. Let's see. Celestial Balm EX. Yeah, let me double check. Before we proceed, there's something I'd like to discuss. Of course, what is it? First of all, I must commend you all on your hard work with the survey into the environmental changes. Hard as this to admit, you have proven your skills to be on par with our club's own Elite Four. It is only through your talent that we have been able to start drawing up the distribution chart ahead of schedule. Great to hear. I suppose all that hard work has really paid off. I really cannot thank you enough for everything you've done. I am in your debt. Oh, don't mention it. We share the same love for fishing. What's the point in keeping score? Every one of us just did what we felt was right, as fellow anglers. What a very poetic way of putting it. Fellow anglers, It's been far too long since I truly felt that way. Looks like the fishermen skilled in the Imperial Fishing Club might be able to patch things up after all. Every time I fished since taking my position at the head of the Lakelord Company, it felt as though I was doing it so for work. But to be frank, it's less important for me to be president of the Lakelord Company than the man who fishes for the pure love of fishing, a man like him. So what do I get for... Oh, still blue. I think I need the red one. Did I miss a elite fish somewhere? What are you doing? Okay, I guess I better get going. Miranda, Charlotte, take care of yourselves. If you get into any kind of trouble, just send us a letter, alright? I'm sure we can do something to help. Roke, I don't know what I should say right now. Come back once the war is over, okay? Roke got drafted. Of course, you didn't need to tell me. You better be able to carry multiple trays with one hand when I get back too. Why don't you teach me again when you're back? You two have really gotten close, huh? I couldn't keep this place open without cool, reliable workers like you, Roach. Don't get lost at sea or anything like that, alright? Miranda, I'll come back safe, I promise. Okay, somewhere in Milsante Byroad 2. Okay, I need to go under that bridge. Giant snail.
It's a tough one. Careful.
They're too scared to fight me. Haha. I made it this far. It should be right in front of me. You're always such a hard worker, Tatiana. Instructor Rean, Instructor Toa, and everyone else too. You already told me about what was going on, but I didn't think you'd all come here in person. We actually meant to come sooner. It looks like we're a little late. The source of the noise is just up ahead, right? Yes, I think so. With all the monsters around, it's hard for me to get close on my own, though. If you could watch my back, that'd be great. Sounds good. Let's get moving and put a stop to this noise. Right. To begin with, we just need to follow the road east. I see it. Yeah, everyone's got their good stuff equipped. Bunch of mosquitoes.
Now, bring it on!
What level are these guys now? I could probably just knock them all out with one Waning Crescent Slash.
Cut through! Alright, nice work.
Thank you so much for agreeing to help. I've gotta say, you've gotten a lot braver since we last saw you. I agree. As an instructor, seeing your students mature and come into their own is just one of the greatest feelings there is. No, I still have a long way to go. No need to be modest. So which way do we go next? Oh right, we take the north path of the fork in the road. But be careful, we have no idea what might be up ahead. Got it. Probably another archaism. A dead end, are you sure this is the place? That's what the readings say. Huh, you two, get back! Stealth mode. In Ouroboros archaism, it must have cloaked itself and laid in wait to ambush us. But it looks like it's short-circuiting. But it's gonna be Pleroma grass. Black Pleroma grass, just like before. First, fine, we'll just have to take it down.
This one's strong. Be careful!
I'm gonna burst.
It's my turn!
Okay, where is my bell scope?
I'm up!
Somewhat tanky, but I think I could handle it. Move free.
I shall go. Arcus, activate.
Yeah!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Not on my watch!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Demon Unchained.
It's my turn! What? It's my turn!
Very well.
Single archaism is not worthy of us anymore.
Let's go.
Away with you!
I shall go. Brionac, activate. Fire! There!
An opening!
It's pretty much dead.
Let's move on.
Whew, looks like that did the trick. I hate to think of what could have happened if you all hadn't been here. I'm just glad you're alright. How's the noise reading looking at now? I'll check. Tatiana took our Arcus 2 and checked the search app. Just like I thought, the noise is gone. I'm not getting any harmful readings in this area now. An archaism causing orbital noise. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Looks like it. However it means, at least we've helped both Louise and Tatiana. In that case, shall we go back to the Courageous 2 and give Valerie an update? Thank you for your assistance, Instructor Rean. I mean, we would have been no match for the archaisms on our own. It's nice to you that we were able to resolve the problem so swiftly. Nonsense, you succeeded because of your own hard work. It had nothing to do with me. Still, I was definitely surprised to see that not even archaisms are immune to the Great Twilight's effects. Moreover, it was also the source of our communication issue. I never would have guessed. Yeah, if we had put it off investigating it, it could have made the situation much worse. Louise, Tatiana, and Valerie, I want to say again, you were all incredible out there. No sweat. Your praise makes me feel glad I gave it my all. Now, you took the words right out of my mouth. Petrify free, not a gem? I'm glad the two of them are safe. It's because of all of you, so thank you. Okay, there's a semi-secret quest here. Oh, visit the Action Chevalier in Class VII too. I take it you're reporting for the Crossbell Times right now? Actually, I'm accompanied Grace here. But things sure are taking a while. I guess this means the deal is not going too well. Alright, I've gotta say that's got me kind of curious. Is that so? Well, it's not exactly related to you if I'm being honest. So if you'd like, why don't you head upstairs? We'll do that. Might be worth seeing who's upstairs. Oh, it's you guys. Instructor Thomas and the lady from the Crossbell Times. Good to see you two again. Rean, Toa, it's been quite some time. Seems I just missed you and Aaron, like ships passing in the night, aren't we? Yeah, Geist and Rosine told us you'd been there. So, who's your friend over here? I've seen you around, but I don't think we've ever actually spoken. Those eyes, he must be blind.
I had better make a formal introduction. I am Marcel Nielsen, freelance journalist.
Of course, I already heard all about you, the redoubtable Miss Herschel, Class VII, and the Ashen Chevalier alike. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to call you the ultimate sacrifice of the Great Twilight. How do you know that? Knowing things is his business. Mr. Nielsen taught me everything I know about journalism. He's even won the Pulitzer Prize, several years in a row at that. He's covered the mysterious incidents in Liberal, the DG cult incident, and even an annexation of Crossbell. Wow, that's an impressive resume. I remember hearing about you, but what are you doing here with Grace and Instructor Thomas? Well, first off, allow me to apologize for not helping you during the little incident on the Panagruel. You see, there was a certain something I had been searching for at the time. An artifact passed down through the Imperial family, the final volume of the Black Records. You mean the secret books you and Rean were deciphering? Between flame and earth, the wavering darkness begins to spin the tale of the end. First, the conflict of the great gods of the second pillar. Second, the fusion of earth and flame and the completion of the 7 vessels. Third, the beginning of the 1,000-year city and the acceptance of the Graal. Fourth, the disappearance of the Holy Beast and the catastrophe of the Whispering Dragons. Fifth, the recapture of the capital and the Vermilion Curse. Sixth, the Lion's War and the sacrifice of the Holy Maiden. Seventh, the appearance of the giant pillar in the north and the unwanted child. Eighth, the sacrifice of the village and the 100 Days campaign. Ninth, the great blue tree to the east and the appearance of the cursed castle. Thus the 1,000-year-old wish was fulfilled. When sacrifice is made and the ancient blood flows, the path to the Graal of Ouroboros shall open. When the tainted holy beast is pierced by the blade of World's End and its blood fills the Graal, the great twilight shall fall upon the land. So there's actually more to it than that? That's what His Majesty told me when I visited him at St. Ursula. There's an additional volume relaying what will happen after a Great Twilight. Sadly, however, His Majesty never read it himself. Whoa, can you record even the future? That's artifacts for you. They operate on a whole different kind of logic. All that stuff about the Recluse Cube back in Liberal? Whoosh, right over my head. I think all of us are at a loss over it, to tell you the truth. Lucky for us, Mr. Nielsen's already gotten hold of the last volume, right? Huh? Ooh, right on the money. My, this must be the work of the 8 Leaves School's famous unclouded eye technique, no? It's as you say, I possess the final volume. It took a whole month of searching all throughout the Empire. And curiously enough, though my own eyes are themselves clouded, I can still read the contents of the book. This is the final volume of the final volume of the Black Records is an unmistakable fact. Naturally, once I heard about it, I set about negotiating a trade. In the end, we settled on a very simple condition. All you have to do, Rean, is give Nielsen an interview. Huh, me? But don't worry, I don't actually plan publishing it. I've already pieced together a few basic facts from your lineage alone, as well as the unfortunate position you've been placed in. Nevertheless, this is my nature to seek out the truth. I want to find out exactly what's going on here in Erebonia. And what better way to get said truth than to ask one of the people directly involved? Everything I've heard puts you at the center of all the strange happenings that have occurred here over the past few years. I'd be happy to give you the last of the Black Records in return for answering a few of my questions. Rean. Goodness me, Wazzy told me you were perceptive, but it's rather unnerving just how much you already know. What do you say, Rean? The decision ultimately lies with you. The war is only 5 days away. This could help allay the situation if only a little. I guess so. Alright, you can ask me anything you want. You have my links. I really appreciate this, Rean. Hey, do you mind if I sit in on the interview? I'm joining in too. No journalist worth her salt would let a chance like this get away. Thomas, Toa, and Grace remained in the room while everyone else left the way outside. Busted Rean's interview with the blind journalist then began. Now, Rean, I understand that Thomas was your history teacher. And given Miss Herschel's grandfather's expertise, I'm certain she knows her fair share as well. So I'm gonna press right on to get the heart of the matter if that's alright with you. Yeah, sure. I have to admit, I'm feeling a little nervous. You can go ahead and start whenever you're ready. I can't let my nerves get to me. Let's begin with a quick synopsis then. As it stands, the Great Twilight phenomenon is currently enveloping the whole of the Empire. The force behind it is called Operation Jormungandr, while the resistance against them is referred to as Mil Mirage. Moreover, the key factors of this entire dilemma are the 7 Divine Knights, as well as the 2 Septarians they had been forged from. A great number of the implications behind these events are too much for humanity at large to handle. They make the history of our entire species feel trivial, meaningless even. But if we seek out these truths with an open mind, I believe there's more weighing us than mere existential dread. What's happening here goes beyond just Erebonia. There are a myriad of different factors at play. There are? I see. Sounds like this is about to get deep. Just how much does this guy know? One of those factors is, of course, the Erebonian Empire. Thanks in part to the Arnor family owing allegiance to neither the clans of Earth nor Fire, they quickly rose to prominence. Thus today, Erebonia stands as one of the oldest nation-states in Zemuria. With the help of the Septian Church, it quickly expanded both its territories and its influence. That spectacular growth was also what gave birth to the Empire's unique system of class. All which culminated 250 years ago with the War of the Lions. There were plenty of intriguing rumors regarding what went on behind the scenes, but that's not quite what concerns us at the moment. What does concern us is what happened in the wake of the war, something that's exerting an influence on the world even today. Do you know what it is I'm referring to, Rean? I think so. Post-war Renaissance. You mean Dreikol's post-war Renaissance, right? A whole lot of innovations were introduced during that time, stuff people couldn't even dream of back in the Dark Ages. It helped make the country what it is today, making huge leaps forward in law, economics, and culture alike. The founding of Force Military Academy is a perfect example. That's right, because anyone can enroll regardless of class or nationality. It helped a lot of commoners get into the Imperial Army, or obtain government posts. Thinking about it like this, you could also say it indirectly led to the formation of the noble and reformist factions, and even the Civil War itself 2 years back. Right, the noble faction would have never been so militant if those class distinctions hadn't been so pronounced to begin with. That likely had repercussions beyond the army and the government as well. Very good, it seems we're more or less on the same page. Let's move on to the factors at work outside of Erebonia then. Now I realize that's a rather broad description to use. So for our purposes, we'll narrow it down to Liberal, Northumbria, Jurai, Nord, and Crossbell. Calvard also borders the country, of course, but it really deserves to be in a category of its own. Where the Nord Highlands count as part of the Empire is up for contention, and the Crossbell has been a contested territory for hundreds of years. But these territories weren't under Erebonian rule when the Empire was first founded. Even so, their impact on the imperial matters back then was by no means small. We have, for instance, the Nord Highlands, where then Prince Strykos began his campaign. And Liberl found itself caught up in the 100 Days' War due to the massacre at Hamel, a tragedy born of the conflict within the Empire's class system. Of course, it goes without saying that each of these situations began from within Erebonia. But there was one specific event not directly connected to the Empire that still had a great influence on its future. Does anything spring to mind, Rean? Let's see. Northumbrian disaster, the salt pail. The only thing I know of that fits the bill is the salt pail, the one that appeared during the Northumbrian disaster. It was mentioned in the Black Records. We still don't know exactly what caused it, but definitely wasn't the Empire. A natural disaster like that would surely have far-reaching consequences. That's true. It set up the sequence of events that led to Northumbria changing from a principality to an autonomous state. Many refugees fled to Erebonia, and the newly established Northern Jaegers found plenty of chances for employment as they were hired by Erebonian nobles for proxy wars. And Northumbria's troubles spilled over to its neighbors in the west. Durai's resulting economic hardships were just what the Empire, or rather, Chancellor Osborne needed to turn his people against Crow's grandfather. Yeah, that's exactly right. I see, when you think of it that way, you can really start to glean the wider impact the disaster had on the world. Even the Imperial Liberation Front's creation can be traced all the way back to it. Quite right, it's an event that certainly deserves our consideration, if we aim to properly unravel the goings-on of the Empire. Let's conclude by moving over to the happenings of the East. Again, to narrow things down, we'll specify East to mean Crossbell, now part of the Empire and the Republic of Calvard. We may end up bringing other powers on the continent into discussion, but for now let's focus on these two. Calvard has fought with Erebonian for the control of Crossbell for centuries now. About 100 years back, the monarchy was overthrown and the Republic established. Then 72 years ago, Calvard and Erebonia negotiated shared rule of Crossbell, effectively turning it into an autonomous state. But some 3 or so years before that, Crossbell was actually part of the Empire. Were you aware of that? Come to think of it, I think we did touch upon it in our history classes, if only just barely. I guess an Imperial school wouldn't want to give a lot of attention to losing a territory. We still have the old Governor General's residence from when we were last under Imperial rule too. The old pro-Erebonian speaker took the place for himself, apparently holding some seriously shady underground auctions there. Omissions like this are a common story, I'm afraid. For the Empire, the shared jurisdiction represented a loss, a humiliation. Plus, they gave it less and less prominence in their histories over time, in an attempt to cover it up and diminish its importance. A lot of historical revisionism and such in Erebonia. I see. Yeah, that explains it. Drykel's post-war renaissance spurred Calvard on to make a great number of societal changes, many of which led to them increasing their own sphere of influence, eventually resulting in a dispute over Crossbell. The tension between the two nations has festered throughout the generations, especially on the side of the Erebonians. And the curses bring all that animosity to the forefront. Calvard's revolution was a time of rapid change and upheaval. These things are never exactly simple, but there was one force that was instrumental in overthrowing the old social order. How's your knowledge of international history, Rean? Do you know what it was? Well, immigrants from the East. A lot of people emigrated to Calvard around that time. They still do to this day, in fact. Indeed, at the time, Calvard was verging on the brink of an economic collapse. It said that the merchants moving in from the east gave the revolutionary forces enough financial aid to tip the scales in their favor. There are also rumors that Eastern assassins were sent after major leaders on both sides. Oh, so that's how the flow of people from the east affected Calvard's revolution. The revolution led to Crossbell's autonomous statehood, which in turn led to its struggles for independence and subsequent re-annexation. The re-annexation then led to Calvard taking military action, and the results of that battle led them to deploy their agents to Heimdall earlier this year. I'm starting to see how all this connects to Operation Jormungandr and Mil Mirage. Yeah, there's more behind-the-scenes stealing to this than just Erebonia's. This isn't really an interview, is it, Mr. Nielsen? It's more like a debriefing. Thanks to you, we now have a much firmer grasp of the continent's past, present, and future. All these events laid the groundwork for the curse of the Empire to take root. The way you put it, even my becoming a sacrifice for the Great Twilight sounds like it was inevitable. Ah. So that's what this was all about. Mr. Nielsen. Well, you're a key figure in this, after all. I simply felt you had a right to know. Though talking through and discussing our various theories is rather enjoyable too. Received the final volume of the Black Records. Oh. It's relatively short compared to the others, so it shouldn't take you too long to decipher. In any case, you have my thanks for volunteering your time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go off in search of my next story. Wait, you're leaving? How? Oh, I've arranged passage with one of the transports passing through from Aragon. It'll take me as far as Milsante. I'm sure I can find myself a train from there. Wow, that's pretty thorough. Do you mind if we tag along? This is just too good to pass up. I gotta tell Rhines about this. Well, it looks like this is where we part ways. But I expect we'll meet again, perhaps with my commander present next time around. An appealing prospect, to be sure. Thanks for everything, Mr. Nielsen. I feel like my understanding is finally up to speed. I'll try to take a wider perspective of what we're getting ourselves into, going forward. Yes, thank you. This has all been very enlightening. The pleasure was all mine. Now then, I bid you farewell. And they drive away. Thanks so much, Rean. I'll get right on translating the final volume. It'll take me a couple of days, but I'll try to get it done before we have to leave. I appreciate it. Will you be heading back to your Merkaba then? Not yet. I need to discuss some things with Rosine. Plus, I thought I'd stick around to help with some of the repairs to your Merkaba. Take care, instructor. Hopefully we meet again sooner instead of later. Well, we did spend 2 years together at Forest. That has to count for something, no? She'll all go out for a drink sometime. We can invite Nightheart along too. Sounds like fun. Now then, everyone, until we meet again, take care in the meantime. Whew, that was really a loaded conversation, huh? But everything we learned from it made it worthwhile, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I definitely feel like I've gotten my head together now. I won't let all this talk of prophecies and destiny hold me back. Whatever the Black Records say will happen, I'll face it head on. That's the spirit, and remember, all of us will be right there by your side. Additional AP for getting all the questions right. Goldie a gem. Thanks for tuning into this Let's Play of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.